Due to all the requests and the questions about Bitcoin, where is it going? Uh, why is this happening? What the fact is, we're having a lot of crypto hedge funds being liquidated. They're heavy on margin and they're getting hit with margin calls. Um, so that's creating a lot of FUD, and also it just being a speculative type investment, and with everything going on with the Fed and Jay Powell looking, probably doesn't help that Jay Powell's looking to speak again this week, or will be speaking again this week. But for the biggest part is another crypto hedge fund got liquidated, which we've been seeing this in our trading room all week long, seeing different ones getting hit. Margin calls have been going out, not just with crypto, but with stocks. So let's take a look at the chart. So we had support down here. This line was previously drawn around a 17,385 level, and depending on how you draw it, you can get to some support down to like 16.6 as well. So there is like a support zone here. You can pull another line off of that if you blow this up. Try not to mess with my lines now. If you blow this up, you can pull another line off of this shelf right here where we flagged into our 9. Not a huge level of support. If you go out, let's go back here this way. And I want to show you what's important right now. And this is important. This is why I added some monthly charts. I didn't talk so much about this. Going to be moving those monthly charts that were in the last video. We'll be doing another video soon. I made a comment in the Facebook group of why I thought the 200 level was a target. And I was asked a question, put that comment out. So I'm going to be trying to do a video just on why I think the 200 level is a target. But I think that's a target across all these major assets on the weekly, the 200 moving average on the weekly. And unfortunately, Bitcoin just crashed below that. So now it's going to have a tough time getting back above that level. And you can see right here where I'm pulling support from is the 2018-ish area, 2017-ish area when we had that pop then. Don't know how many holders are holding there. I don't know how many holders will come in and defend this area. This is, there's a good chance that a lot of those guys who bought there took profits up here. It's a very good chance after sitting through the pain that they had to sit through. So I don't know if there's anybody. I mean, obviously we're trying to push back up, but I don't know how many people are going to come in and try to protect them positions right now, or continue to keep running out the door. You have some decent levels through here, but you're getting down into the 10,000 range. Looks like you can get a level right here in the 12 range down to the 10,000 range. If we can't hold here, right now we are green, coming back up. Looks like it wants to try to test 20 again. But the huge area right now is 22,401. Is that 200 weekly moving average is a huge, huge area. Let's take a look at Ethereum since we're here, just to see what Ethereum is doing. Look, Ethereum is below. It is back up. It is back up. I thought it was below 1,000. So we are back up. You can see yesterday we did come down. The lowest point was 1880. So I'm glad to see it back up above 1,000. Let's zoom this chart in for a minute. I don't have the levels drawn here like I do Bitcoin. I do own a little bit of Ethereum. Still green on my biggest Ethereum position right now. But, I'm a day trader. Everybody knows I'm a day trader. My crypto, I do have some long-term speculative holds and Bitcoin, crypto is one, but mostly I am a day trader. But my long-term holds are a 10-year project. So let's look at Ethereum on the weekly. Once again, blow this up. We are below this 200 moving average, and that is going to be a big area. If you look, we holding this gap, we get into this gap, we were able to get back out of it, but could free fall, we get back into that gap. The big thing here is that we need to take these 200s out to the upside with all the FUD going on right now. I mean, we have Goldman Sachs and Bloomberg has put out a lot of different articles on Goldman Sachs, and just so much FUD out there right now. The biggest decline since the Great Depression. We're seeing hedge funds and institutions running for the door on everything. That we're in for a tough ride here with all the assets. I personally think this market's full of opportunities on the short side. There's so many opportunities. But, right now, if you're holding Bitcoin, this could be a life-changing opportunity, but it's just not going to happen tomorrow. Add slow, only red. Don't keep buying. Don't throw all your money in. If you have $100, just for an example, if you have $100, spend 10 today. Wait to try to spend another 10 when it gets lower. And that's just an example. You may have $1 million, you may have 500, you may have 50. Whatever you have, don't go all in. Average down, and it may take. It's hard to say. Some are saying crypto winter. It may take a few years, but these are times that change lives. All those crypto millionaires everybody read about, and the people who scored really big, who added their next zero or their next 10 zeros to their wealth during COVID. None of that happened overnight. The COVID crash was, quick and with a quick reversal. But a lot of these stories that you read, like Warren Buffett, and none of that happened overnight. So these are life-changing times. If you're making the right decisions, personally, I do have some speculative holds. I'm a day trader. I move in and out of positions all day long in the stock market, and for me, that is the smartest thing to do in this environment. But there's so many different ways to trade. My strategy is not the only one. Keep your eye on these 200s on the way back up. If we can't take those 200s out and quickly, we're probably going to see more downside. Right now we're a good ways off from our nines on our weeklies, but on our dailies it's not. Yeah, that's not. Try this again. So look how far we are away from the 9 on the weekly chart on Bitcoin. Go back to the daily. We're not as extended on the daily. It would be nice if we can get some buyers to come in and push us back up to this 9, try to take this 9 out. But the two biggest areas to watch right now is, can we hold that support at the bottom of that candle? Actually, I believe it's a little below the bottom of that candle. Will that support hold right there at 17,385-ish? And can we get back above that weekly 200? That is the biggest question here. Well, I hope everybody's having a great day. Happy Father's Day to everyone. See you in the trading room on Tuesday. Have a good weekend.